I just don't know what to say.
Say yes. Just yes.
Jody,
I understand I'm throwing this at you very fast. When I got the idea, I just thought it was so right. I thought you'd feel the same way.
I just can't believe that you mean it.
I know what I want. I just assume you know, too. Why should we live in 2 rooms when we can afford a beautiful apartment or a home? A house with a garden
You
in the
don't
front
even know
porch?
anything about me. I've only been living here for a few weeks.
Did you hear what I say? Having you near me has changed my life. Don't you know I love you? I do. I love you. I love you.
Put Walter Hines on. He can be reached for me. It's Palmer Cortland. He's doing what? A flying lesson? You tell him to get his feet back on the ground or he won't have enough money for a bus ride, let alone an airplane. The one that Natalie walked off with the Chandler estate, I'm surrounded by incompetence. And what the hell do you want?
Well, I've been working on new strategies for the Opal Purdy problem.
And?
None of them are even within the realm of possibility.
Well, keep working, keep working.
Palmer, I honestly don't believe that I'm the right man for the job.
Why me? Why? You find a way to make that woman sublimely happy by the time this day is over, or you won't have a job or a place to hang your hat. No more excuses, just do it.
I'm back! Dixie? Dixie?
Oh, would you mind keeping it down? Some of us ain't feeling so hot.
Yeah, well, you feel as bad as you look. Prognosis isn't good.
Oh, Will, my ever-loving son.
And the chocolates aren't helping you out
Hey,
either.
now that's my last box.
Saving you from yourself. Did you look for an apartment today?
Well, I wasn't feeling well enough to be pounding the pavements today, no.
Well, it's all right. You're well rested. You can look tonight.
No, but you see, the trouble is...
The trouble is
I
nothing, Mama.
can't-
Suck
No,
on this
I don't want
one.
one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so bad.
Where's Dixie? Dixie? Where is she?
She's not home from the Glamorama yet. She hasn't even started supper.
All right, then why don't you rustle us up something and I'll go pick up Dixie and the baby and be right back.
May cook dinner?
It's a novel idea, isn't it? See you in a minute.
I'm eating dinner right now.
Mama, do it.
Oh, was a mother ever so unloved? What now? Maine here, what do you want?
Oh, sweetheart, is that you?
Well, I didn't know that worms could talk.
I thought I recognized that beautiful voice.
Go suck an egg.
Well, she hung up on me, sir.
Well, the phone call didn't work, so call on her in person. Get moving.
Now?
Now.
Sky, can we talk about this?
Fine, good work, Dick. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I feel rather proud of this myself.
You look a lot happier than you did yesterday, too.
I am. I think my entire world has changed completely overnight. Oh, it's for the better, you know.
Since you found out you're not pregnant?
Well, yeah. It was really a relief to find out, you know, that there won't be another mouth to feed around. But at the same time, I don't know, Dot. It's really a letdown.
You're young. You'll have another baby when the time is right.
Yeah, I will. Thanks. Anyway, the best thing to come out of this whole pregnancy scare is that, Tad finally told Opal she had to get herself another place to live.
Well, it's about time.
Huh, you're telling me.
I can't believe myself. I'm sticking my foot in my mouth. I'm sorry. You guys are friends.
Hey, look, friends or not, I know what a freeloader Opal can be. You 2 kids, you deserve your own house and some privacy.
Well, tell me about it. Do you know, every time that Tad and I try, well, when we're alone and we're alone. Oh, I know what I mean. But every time she comes in. I mean, she bangs on the door. She bellows outside the door. It's terrible. Last night was the first night in ages that Tad and I have had, you know, totally and completely alone. Here, thanks.
Dixie,
Yes. Sorry, excuse me.
how would you like it if I took Opal off your hands this evening?
Oh, no, I can't.
Come on,
no.
the shop is open late. We're not fully booked up. I'll call her and tell her I want to give her the works on the house. You know her, and anything's free. She'll be right over, and you and Tad can have your candlelight dinner.
That sounds like heaven.
It's a done deal.
Oh, you're great. Come here.
Thank you.
Oh, no, thanks. Okay, here's your stuff, and here's your credit card. Thank you so much for everything. If you have any problems, questions, or anything, you just call me, okay? I'll be around.
Thank you, boy.
You bet. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Boo,
Hey!
you want to rub your husband's back?
No, but maybe when I get home I will.
Forget about home. I'm afraid that Opal camped out in the living room again.
Oh, you're kidding.
Dixie?
Yes.
Line's busy. Will you tell Opal for me?
Yes, I certainly will, and thank you very much.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Have lots of fun.
We will have fun.
Who's on?
Fun and romance.
Oh, the R word.
Ah, here you go, Papa Chan.
You're all mine. He had a great nap. Look at him. He's all raring to go. You're still raring to go. Just while your father's passing out. Good timing,
Oh,
you know.
yeah, Tad. It must be really tough, you know, murder for you. I mean, working at a health club at your age.
You like living, Ethel?
Ooh, touchy.
Thank you for taking care of him all day. I really appreciate it.
Listen, he's the easiest customer I've had all day, anytime. Listen, you two, get out of here. Come on, you got things
right,
to do.
Right. Let me get all my stuff here. Okay.
Come on, honey.
Got my thing. Thanks for
Bye, no problem.
See you guys tomorrow. Here. Bye, everybody.
But just out of curiosity, how do you intend to get us an evening alone?
Donna's making Opal an offer she can't refuse.
That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bigger circles. Come on, more rotation. Not so stiff. Get some bounce into it. Great. You feel that pull? Now let's go to the other side and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. Okay, that's wonderful. Now, do you remember the moves I showed you yesterday to get rid of those fatty saddlebags? We're going to increase our repetition and burn those patches of junk
Must be
right
heroin.
off. You ready? Let's lift and pull. Lift and pull. But don't forget to breathe. Good. That's right. And lift.
Oh, is it, I said? Oh, for the love of Mark, you can't see anything of that going on. Now, what in the world?
Hi, just me.
Get out of here.
Please, just take those peace offerings.
You snake in the grass!
Just came to
You
apologize,
take your foot
Opal.
out that door, I'll bust all your toes off for you.
Please, let me just come in for a couple minutes.
Not on your life, Buster. You don't even have the good manners to call a lady before you come dropping in on her.
Well, I'm sorry, Opal,
No, no, absolutely not. You did this deliberately, surprising me when I don't even have a speck of lipstick
but... No,
on.
I couldn't stand
Get
being
out.
away from you a minute, and you
Get
look beautiful.
out.
I'm not so
Next
Please.
rail, you get out of here. I wouldn't have you if you were the last man alive in time. Valley, now get. Oh.
Definitely not my day.
I hear you out there. You get away from that door, I'm calling the cops.
Walter, I want you in this house tonight, and you had better do some very fast talking. Come on.
Palmadine. Never mind. A surprise? I'll tell him myself.
Phoebe, my dear.
Don't you, my dear me, you traitor. How could you do it? How could you sell that Chandler estate to that courtesan Natalie Hunter? A sacred trust, and we are its guardians.
Believe me, Phoebe, I am equally distressed.
But our historic neighborhood will be completely ruined. Oh, how could you do it?
Well, I had no idea to whom I was selling that property. No, it was a setup by Natalie Hunter, helped by Marion Colby.
Marion? Why, that venal little witch. I'll fix her. I'll see to it she never sells as much as the doghouse in this town again.
Well, Walter Hines is as much to blame as Marion.
Your attorney was
Yes, yes, the bungling fool. Natalie deceived him completely.
Well, where were you while all this was going on?
Oh, business is out of town.
Oh, well, you've got to find a way to get her out of here. Do you know who is visiting next door at this very moment? Donna Beck Sago, that ex-prostitute.
She was also an ex-Mrs. Tyler and Mrs. Cortland.
Well, we took care of that. We corrected it, just as you will have to correct this one.
Yes, well, I'll find some way to force her out.
Well, better find a way.
Oh, Myra, darling.
Mrs. Colby,
Mama's expecting me.
Yes, I most certainly am.
Well, go right in, I guess.
Oh, dear. Oh, Phoebe, darling. Oh, how nice. Are we having a party?
Not unless it's a lynching party, darling.
Your popularity has reached an all-time low, Marion.
Oh, well, maybe I better come back another time.
No, you stay right where you are.
Now, I'm the one who's leaving. And I'll talk to you later.
Yes, indeed. Got you. Now, Marion, you have some explaining to do.
Yes, darling, before we get down to business, I'd like to give you a little welcome home present, some beluga caviar imported by one of my new Prussian clients.
Diamonds wouldn't help you this time, Marion. No. You have gone too far.
Oh, it's too fabulous, but where is all the furniture?
Well, I had a lot of it moved out. I want to redecorate.
The whole place?
A few rooms at a time. You want to help?
Oh, yeah, sure. Hey, I've always wanted to waltz into one of those fancy antiques places and say, give me 2 of those and gift wrap the grand piano to go.
It'll be fun. Are you ready to eat?
Oh, you bet I am starving.
You've got to try the
Ooh.
cake. It's fabulous. It's only 1,000 calories a bite.
Oh, diet calories. So, what are you going to tackle first?
Timmy's room.
Oh, it used to be Adam Jr.'s.
Well, I want to open it up, add a playroom, then on the other side, make a space for a live-in childcare person.
You have been making plans.
Well, thanks to Virgil Mason, I got a fresh chance at life, and I'd like to make the best of it. And I can give Timmy things now I never dreamed were possible. I keep pinching myself to make sure this is really happening.
Oh, don't. Oh, I'm so thrilled for you. It's been a long time since I've seen you this excited or happy.
Well, for once, things are going my way. I'm almost afraid to say that out loud, though.
Hey, you're not going to jinx anything, so relax and enjoy it. Trevor Dillon wouldn't have anything to do with what's making you so happy, would he?
No, not the way you're thinking.
Oh, just friends.
Buddies.
Good, because he's not your type. Well, he's not your usual type anyway.
Well, he has his own unique charm, and he has been unbelievably supportive, Donna. We probably would not be sitting here having tea if it weren't for Trevor.
What do you mean, he got you this place or helped you get it?
He helped me. We had fun doing it. We laugh a lot.
There's worse ways to spend your time. You know, it's so funny. The most unlikely people can find themselves all of a sudden spending time together and really enjoying it.
Oh? And are we speaking from personal experience?
Yeah, I guess so.
Chuck Tyler?
It shows, huh? We've been spending more time together, and it's been great. I mean, it's so incredible. After all these years, being with him seems so right and natural.
Is it, exciting?
Oh, more than a little.
Donna, I'm so happy for you.
And, you know, it just doesn't seem like this kind of thing can happen between an ex-husband and wife, and yet... Oh, listen to me going on and on here. I'm really jumping the gun. I know I am. He doesn't feel the same way.
Oh, well, now stop it. Stop it. Just relax and enjoy it. A friend of mine gave me that advice not too long ago.
Gee, that's excellent advice, isn't it? We have a great time together. Here's to the future.
Looks like it's going to be a busy night.
Woman in her hands.
Yes.
She must have ESP. You know that. How'd she know that I need cheering up so bad right now? Something happened to upset you? Oh, honey, my life's a misery right now, let me tell you. Look, I'm going to go get dressed to be out of here before you know. Oh, you guys, you can finish up that pizza if you like.
2 pieces. Cold.
Oh, thanks. I'll pass. What's got her so upset, do you think?
Well, while you were up giving the baby the bottle, she told me that Sean stopped by.
Oh,
Must
really?
explain these.
Oh, yeah, and all the petals in the hall.
Yeah. Good deduction, Watson. This on-again, off-again romance of his has got me totally baffled.
Wonder what Sean wants with her. I mean, why would he go to so much trouble if he... I mean, all the expensive flowers and everything, and you think she'd be happy, you know?
Yeah.
She'd be on cloud 9.
Instead, she's scraping at the bottom of the barrel so badly. She's sucking on chocolate, destroying things around the house, and every time you say boot her, she breaks down and cries.
And why would he go to all this trouble if he didn't want anything to do with her?
Because he's after something.
Well, what, for goodness sake? I mean, he can't offer her anything. She can't offer him anything. He would want a career or a fancy apartment. It doesn't make any sense.
Whatever it is, it's making her feel worse and worse, and I don't like it.
Well, what are you going to do? She's not going to tell us anything.
Well, I know what I'm going to do. After she takes off the glamour, I'm going to take off a little family business.
Donna, I'm telling you, you should have seen Palmer. He was fit to be tied. He was convinced I'd managed to latch onto a millionaire named Marlowe and just worm my way in here.
Wait till Adam gets back on his feet. He is going to go through the roof.
Oh, well, he and Palmer are 2 of a kind. They're always out to destroy the little person, and for once, they're getting a taste of their own medicine.
Wait a minute. After Alex died, though, Adam let you stay here when you didn't have a place to go.
Well, that's true, but he also threw me out just as soon as I rejected his sexual advances and terrorized me and blackmailed me into trying to do his dirty work. That was when all the trouble with the Cortland started.
No, I remember, but you really stood up to Adam.
Ended up marrying Palmer. What a mistake that was.
Yeah, well, that's one we both made.
What is Palmer Cortland's fatal attraction? We all know he's a monster.
It is attractive, and he can be so charming and attentive when he wants to. You know, I'll bet if Palmer had a woman in his life, he'd be a lot less mean to the rest of the world.
Well, now, it has been a while, hasn't it, since he shared his bed with anyone?
That we know of. Must be rough.
Serves him right. Personally, I hope he enjoys eternal celibacy.
Honestly, Palmer, when Natalie first approached me about buying the Chandler estate, I wanted to turn her down flat.
But you didn't.
Well, no, I was actually just blinded by the amount of money. I mean, it's a huge amount, you know, and Trevor was there pressuring me, and I just, well, I gave in.
I might have known that ex-mercenary being on it, too.
Yes, from the very beginning. Oh, Palmer, I'm so very sorry. I should never have held the identity of the buyer back from you, and in retrospect, I know that my actions were terrible, and I'm terribly sorry.
There isn't a shred of decency or honesty in you.
Oh, don't be cruel, Palmer. You have no idea what it's like being a woman alone.
It's incredible. You're eliciting pity from the man you betrayed.
Not pity, understanding. I mean, you've got tons of money, Palmer. The rest of us has to scratch just to make ends meet. And I must say that my thinking was a little distorted because of the amount of money. But, darling, I have apologized to you. I've said I was sorry. The sale is final. It's over.
Not for me, it isn't. Now, you may kiss that commission goodbye yet, Marion.
Palmer, please, can't you just try to live and let live? I mean, what harm has been done?
What harm?
You got your buying price. I worked that out for you very well.
You have planted a viper in my only sanctuary, and you're going to pay for it.
Well, darling, Natalie won't be popping over. You'll probably never even see her. And anyway, there are acres of trees and plants between your houses.
Every time I see a light go on in that house, I'll know that she's breathing down my neck, plotting schemes.
Why don't you plant some more trees, darling? Eventually they'll just grow up and they'll block everything, and you'll be helping the environment, too.
You are an idiot, Marion, as well as a crook. I may not be able to put you behind bars for this little stunt, but I will break you in every other way.
I have tried to make amends to you,
Your
Palmer.
days in real estate are finished in this town and in this state. Maybe Natalie will hire you on as domestic help.
Well, that's just unkind.
Now get out of my sight.
I hope we can talk again soon when you're calmer, Palmer.
Never. And here, take your damn fish eggs with you.
And wants to make your living arrangements more
official. You love him, but you don't want to take the next step. That's why you ran away.
No, that's not it. I do want to make my life with him, yes.
But I don't understand.
I need another one of these, Grover. Where's Grover?
Take it easy, he'll be back. So if you want this guy as much as you say you do, why are you holding out on him? Why not just go for the big apartment and live happily ever after? That's what I do.
Oh, I can't. Jeremy doesn't know the way I really am. If he did, he wouldn't want to live with me. I made a promise, and I broke it.
The booze.
I promised I wouldn't touch it, you know, and I really meant it. I did. But then I was cleaning up after the gallery show, and I took one sip accidentally, and then before I knew it, I was pouring a glass, and now I couldn't even make it when I told.
Why didn't you just tell him? Admit it and start over.
No, I started to, but he came running into the room and whirling me around and talking about how much he wanted to get a house together. And
It's not too late. Go back there and tell him everything.
yes, I'm somebody wonderful.
If he loves you, he'll understand.
Grover, can you, Mom, make it another one the same thing? Thank you.
Don't wreck your chances with a great guy. They don't come along that often.
Look, this is my problem. I'll work it out, all right?
All this talk about how much you love this guy, that's all it is, just talk.
No,
You love the bottle more. You don't really want to live with him, share his bed, because if you do, it'll be too hard to sneak a drink when you need it.
that is not true.
Prove it. Cancel the vote.
You're not my keeper, Lady Jean. I'll handle things fine, all right? It's my problem.
Stop lying to yourself.
Look, leave it to me, okay? I'll be fine. I have to go make a phone call.
Hunter Gallery.
Hi, it's me. I took a longer walk than I thought.
Where are you? Hey, stay right where you are. I'll pick you up and I'll take you out for dinner.
How about I take a rain check on that?
Okay, well, I'll see you here then.
Jeremy, you know, I was thinking that I would really like to, take the train to New York tonight and visit Terry.
Can I talk to you before you leave? Listen, why do I have this feeling that I've upset you?
No, I'm fine. I just need some time to think things out, you know. I'll have an answer for you when I get back, though, okay? I love you. Oh, I can't. Oh, Jack.
Do you like it?
I love it. I love it.
Thought you would. Well, you know me and my inability to communicate my thoughts. I thought that would show you how I felt.
Chuck,
Do you know when I'm with you, I feel so good.
Me too.
Even through all the problems that... do you feel the same way?
It's like we've never been apart. All of a sudden, it's like we never had any problems between us.
Do you know there are so many things I wanted to say to you, but I couldn't. Because of Benny and because of Emily Ann. Things... Maybe I shouldn't say them. Donna, you're part of the big reason why I came back to Pine Valley. I didn't know that at first until I saw you. You know, at the hospital. And then all those wonderful feelings came flooding back.
I wish we had never gotten divorced.
We did a lot of things wrong back then.
Do you think we could try to do them right again?
I think we got a pretty good head start.
I love you.
I love you too.
Sean is gone. I have no idea.
Well, did Palmer say when he'd get back?
No, he didn't. He's been in a blue funk all day.
Well, he's not the only one.
You and Dixie are having trouble.
Well, you might say that. No, it's not us. It's Opal.
Oh?
Yeah, she's gone from simply strange to merely demented. Do me a favor, would you tell Palmer that I'll call him when he gets back?
Ted?
Yeah?
Nothing. Just give Dixie my love.
Yeah, I'll do that. Don't worry about it. I'll figure out what's going on.
I wish there was some way I could help.
Well, you keep your ear to the rail around here, don't you?
You could say that.
Well, what do you think of your new star boarder?
Mr. Cudahy, yuck.
Well, you know about his new love interest?
I served the two of them dinner last night.
What happened?
She left early, Opal.
What kind of mood was she in? Was she up or down?
No, royal snit, and she really let Sean have it.
It's about time.
I should not be talking like this about something that goes on in this house.
Look, if you know what's going on between Opal and Sean, you got to fill me in here.
Palmer's gonna kill me if he ever finds out.
Wait a minute. You saying Palmer's in on this too? Myra, come on. Look, this is me and Dixie that's on the line. You got to help us out.
Well, you are not making this easy.
What are you talking about? You know what Sean can do with women. You saw what he did with Daisy.
I'll never forgive him for the pain he caused Daisy.
All right, then. What he did to her, he's doing to Opal right now.
Right. I heard Palmer and Sean plotting. Palmer wanted some way. He couldn't think of any way to get Opal off his back, so he's forcing Sean to romance her.
You mean he's paying Sean to go out with Mama, that Sean doesn't care for my mother at all?
That's it, not at all.
I'll kill that son.
Oh, wait, he's doing it because it's the only way he can keep his job. He's a two-bit lying weasel, sneaky murderer who keeps getting away with it.
No. Well, no, he's not going to get away with this one. He's going to pay for this.
Yeah, how?
I don't know yet. But if you hear Sean Cudahy screaming for mercy...
Oh, it will warm the cockles of my heart.
Oh, Ethel, you got me set for a night on the town, don't you?
Look, who's the lucky fella?
Yeah, I kicked that guy out on his keister.
Hey, listen, pick him up, brush him off. I'll take him.
Even your trash man wouldn't take this guy, honey, believe me.
Voila, Opal. Fini.
Oh, Ethel. Ethel, you have created a piece of artistry here like I've never seen.
Well, you know everything I know. I learned from you.
Oh, honey, you outdid yourself today, I'm telling you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I won't keep you, all right? I'm just going to sit over there and read through a magazine till Irma can do my nails. Donna promised me the works, you know.
The works?
You betcha. Oh, nice color. Goes with your skin tone.
Rich ruby, it's called.
Oh, well, now that's appropriate, ain't it? For you, I mean, all that new money you got.
I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, well, how's it feel going from rags to riches?
Better than the reverse.
Yeah, I betcha. No more slogging around in those nurses' uniforms at your feet killing you all day, huh? Handling sick people.
I like nursing. It's a very rewarding profession.
Yeah, well, it sure was for you. Oh, boy, I wish I had a quarter, even a 16th of what you got. Boy, what I wouldn't do with it. I mean, I'm really down in the out these days, you know, just about spitting distance from the gutter.
Oh, well, if it's money you want to talk to, I'm really not the right person. The distribution of my funds is handled by Mercer Hastings. He works at the foundation. I'm more than happy to give you the address.
Oh, did you think that I sat down here to hit you up for a couple of bucks? Oh, no, sirree, you got it all wrong, Natalie.
Well, I apologize. I shouldn't have assumed.
Oh, it's all right. No, honey, I figured it was high time that you and me get, you know, better acquainted, us having so much in common and all.
We do?
Well, sure. Mr. Moneybags himself. Palmer, Cortland.
Palmer?
Oh, yeah, him and me are family now.
Oh, that's right. Tad and Dixie make you family, right?
And I wouldn't say this to just anybody, but Palmer wanted me to be a lot more than kinfolk, if you know what I mean.
I'm not sure.
Oh, he has the hots for me. Well, as much as Palmer could have the hots for anyone, that is.
Really?
Oh, yeah, he just wouldn't even leave me alone. Now, I don't blame you for looking shocked. I mean, knowing what you know about Palmer and all.
Well, my marriage to him certainly was a catastrophe, but that doesn't mean...
You don't have to explain anything to me. I understand it all, Natalie. I mean, that marriage must have been a living hell. I'm telling you, you are a saint.
Hardly that.
Well, I know what people have said about you. I mean, I've heard all the gossip and everything. Folks thinking that you just did in old Virgil so you could get his bucks the way you did that Alex Hunter guy. But...
They're wrong on both counts.
Oh, Natalie, you don't ever have to defend yourself to me, honey. I know the truth, the whole truth. Am I making myself clear?
Not really.
Well, I know what a travesty your marriage to Palmer was, and I know why. And I know that you let those people point the finger of guilt at you, and you just suffered through it when Palmer kicked you out. You never once did anything to reveal his deepest, darkest secret. Why, that's admirable.
Oh, well, you've lost me.
Okay, all right, well, I won't go on and on. I understand you probably don't want to talk about this in public, but I just want you to know, Natalie, that I really admire you deeply. I mean, I don't think I could have done it. No, sirree, I'd have been having affairs right and left, but here you stuck to getting it on with just one guy. Now, of course, it did happen to be Palmer's son, but...
I really don't want to discuss this.
Enough said. I understand, but it is a painful subject. I mean, look at me. I was really taken by Palmer, and I just had to turn around and walk away from him after he told me about his affliction.
His affliction?
We are the only two people in the world who could talk about this, well, other than his doctor. About what? Oh, land's sakes, Natalie. Now, you are being more discreet than you really need to. We both know when a guy is firing blanks, but when the poor man cannot even get the gun loaded, well, that is a crying shame.